Hello everyone, and welcome back to Playtime with Dolphy, and to tonight's recording, well, today's recording, I'm recording it at night, but it's airing at 10 a.m., Tales of the Shire. Now, I've been holding off on recording this title, but I have sunk a lot of hours into this game. I know that this game has received some mixed reviews. A lot of people complain that there's really not a whole lot to do in it. Personally, for me, I love this game. I am a big Lord of the Rings nerd, and the idea of like a cozy game in which you're literally in the universe of Lord of the Rings, that made me really happy. I know some people even complained because it didn't really like reference the movies or the individual setting in the movies. Well, let me be frank with you, the movies were kind of dark. Not exactly a great setting for a cozy game. So I like the fact that this kind of alludes to, it hints at the, setting of the movies. It is in the setting of the movies, but it's not directly tied to them. And I do prefer it that way, because I like cozy games that are cozy. And, I mean, this is a very lighthearted and soft game, and I think that a game about hobbits makes for a really good, cozy game. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and click on New Game. Now, this game did have some major optimization issues at launch. They do seem to have gotten better. I do have a more powerful laptop than most people do, so I can't really attest to, how your computer or your laptop will take to this game. Well, but my laptop seems to handle this game just fine. It does overheat though. I will be the first to admit this game overheats my laptop big time. So, yeah, there is that. There's really nothing I can do about the fact that it does overheat. I mean, I know it has received some patches since I played it last, so maybe the overheating is better. But, these things do generally improve in games over time, and the game hasn't really been out for that too long. So, people complaining that it's sort of, been delayed more, maybe, but I'm willing to stick it out. I know not everyone is, but I personally do love the game so far. So with that said, let's go ahead and create our Hobbit, because this game does allow you to have more than one save game. So let's create our Hobbit. I think this is a good Hobbit body. We need our Hobbit round. We need like a sufficiently round Hobbit. I like the roundness of this Hobbit. Halfling Hobbit. Little folk. They do give you a variety of skin tones to choose from, which is nice, either from very pale to fairly dark. I feel like it's kind of nice to have like a more tan kind of skin tone to choose from for once. So yeah, definitely going for this one. In terms of hairstyles, I do feel like they should have had more hairstyles to choose from, because I'm a short hair girly and I like having like really short hair, but I'm gonna actually just go with this one and see. And we're gonna go with blonde. I do feel like they should have had more hair colors. Of course, the eyebrow question, that's not really something that I can solve for me in games, because I save my eyebrows off and I don't expect games to accommodate that. So I'm just gonna go with the most slender ones they have and hope for the best. I do like that you can change your face shape. That's some pretty good customization, actually, for a game in which you're playing a fantasy race. I didn't really expect them to, excuse me, give you options for your face. So that's actually nice that they do. I think I want to go for I don't know. Kind of want to go for the really rounded face, kind of. So probably this one. You can even change the shape of your ears. That was a feature that I thought was really cute. I kind of want the extra like tiny ones. I think the tiny pointed ears are really cute. You can change your eye shape. Some of them have actually really nice like eyelash shapes. I think I'm gonna probably go with this one. And I guess we'll go with this eye color because it's kind of like a golden brown. You can change your nose. Again, this game actually had more character customization than I thought it was going to. And no, I'm not playing on max graphics because, as I said, this game does overheat my laptop, and from what I've heard from people online, it does overheat laptops pretty much mercilessly. So I don't really want to kill my laptop, you know, I don't want to fry it, so I'm willing to deal with the overheating just to genuinely, because I enjoy the game, but yeah, not gonna make it worse than it's supposed to be. I like that you could change the hair on your feet. That is adorable. Like, you can either have like super bushy hairy feet or like only like a little hair. I'm sorry, but I'm a hobbit, so my feet are gonna be hairy. I'm furry. There's no getting around that. I have fur feet. So, maybe not that furry. That's a really furry foot. Okay. Maybe like that. Okay. Okay, I think we customized everything, so let's go ahead and hit continue. They don't give you very many clothing options at the start, and I was really disappointed by that because I would have loved to see more clothing options at the start of the game, but I guess I'll be happy with what I can get. It is cute that you can have a little cloak like Frodo. That is just super adorable. You can have glasses. I'm not going to be wearing glasses. But yeah, not a whole lot of options when it comes to the actual clothing. So you can enter custom names. You can also just choose names. I like the idea of actually just choosing the names rather than doing custom ones, because some of them are, like, okay, my name in my main game is Amarith Puttyfoot, which obviously sounds not only really cute, but it does sound like a legitimate hobbity name. So I like actually sticking with that because someone like me, I'm not very good at coming up with names. I really like the name Poppy for a hobbit, and for those of you who have watched Wings of Power, it is a very cute hobbit name, but I kind of want to go with something that's unique. Maybe Pansy? I like Pansy. Maybe Bella's cute. I like the idea of sticking with like a flower name. Although it is tempting to name myself Goldilocks. I'm looking. I want like a flower name, but I want something really cute. I'm not gonna name myself Belladonna because that's a pretty name, but it's a, you know, poisonous flower, so probably not the best one. Primrose sounds too proper for a hobbit. I might go with Poppy, even if it's been done. I don't know. I think we'll go with I don't know what to pick. What's a good hobbit name, Sato?
Furfoot.
No, a horse name.
First name. Well, I usually use Captain, but you can't.
I want a cute, girly hobbit name. Preferably like a flower name.
Flora.
Just Flora? Okay.
Flora.
Leave it to Sato to state the obvious. So I'm going to enter a custom name then. I'm going to enter Flora. And my last thing will be Flora. Flora Chub. Sado actually chuckled at that. My name is Flora Chub because I do have some chub going on, so we're gonna go with Flora Chub. Yes, I'm sorry. I want to create my hobbit. I want to be named Flora Chub. Ah, totally don't know who that stranger is. Oh, I must have been sleeping. Yes, a very hobbit thing to do, I'd say. It's a very comfy spot. So it is. On my way to Bywater, I know. All the way from the Prancing Pony, and you've fallen asleep in a glade. How do you know I'm from Bree? I have a special interest in hobbits and their business. That's totally Gandalf. Time to get up. There's a lot for you to do. That's totally Gandalf. I'm sorry. That's Gandalf. Yes, gray hat and everything. We know that is Gandalf the Grey. I don't know how well you guys can hear it, but this game has such an amazing soundtrack. Bywater is as fine as any place in the Shire. Fresh air, rich soil, and sparkling waters teeming with fish. I don't know how to fish. And what about cooking? I've always wanted to learn. Well then, this will be a good place to start. Everyone comment in the comment section if you like Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit movies or any of it, or Rings of Power. Which, like, Lord of the Rings mythos character is your favorite? Let's say our story is when I return, my friend. You're not staying? I have business elsewhere. But I'll come back. Probably when you least expect me. Before I go, this is a map of Bywater. It was made by a very old friend of mine, from Hobbiton, in fact. So what do I do now? Oh, I expect you'll meet a hungry hobbit who will offer you some help. He'll show you what to do. But you haven't told me your name. My name? I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me. Yes, the unveiled Gandalf. Farewell, Hobbit. I love that intro so much. They could not have made it a better intro if they had tried. And for those of you saying the graphics are potato, I don't care. It's a cozy game. A lot of cozy games have potato graphics. And yes, the hobbits look silly. They're meant to. They're literally small people with huge hairy feet. What are you expecting? Just, you know, enjoy the game, and if you don't enjoy the game, don't buy it. Alright. I see a hobbit. It's you, our new hobbit. I'm Ola Proudfoot. I'm Flora Chubb. Pleased to meet you, Flora. Let's go and see your new home. I'm sorry, that's Sado kicking a box that just got delivered into the door. So where have you come from? The Prancing Pony in Bree. Never heard of it. There's something I'm supposed to tell you. But I missed second breakfast and now I'm too hungry to remember. Let's go inside. I can make you a meal. You go first. I'm so weak from hunger. I don't want to slow you down. How many meals does a hobbit eat in one day? Do any of you know the answer to that? Looks like this gate needs fixing. But there's a lot of space back there. I could have an amazing garden. Welcome home, Hobbit. This was old Ruby's place. Lovely she was. I have a lot of happy memories. But it's your place now. Take a look around. Don't mind if I do. Oh my gosh, what a mess. There's stuff all over the place. Okay. I'm all for organized clutter, you know. Clutter equals coziness, but... ugh. This place needs to... it needs a little work. I'm gonna be honest with you. Silky porridge with tiny rhubarb. I've never had rhubarb. I have no idea what that would taste like. Okay. Some more rhubarb. And I guess we'll do the oats and the milk. And there we go. Seasonings? Frying pan? Okay. These seasonings. Am I supposed to, like, okay. So, do I, oh, okay. Cook. Some ingredients require preparation through cooking stations, such as the chopping board or the frying pan, before they can be assembled. More cooking stations will be unlocked as you progress. Prep and assemble all of your ingredients. Okay, so in the lower right corner, it basically shows you a guide. The little icon that looks like a little, like, gold, star, that's basically the, like, perfect combination, the perfect spot that you're gonna be going for. So you're gonna chop. If it's more towards smooth, then you obviously want to move it more towards smooth. See, I was able to achieve it. You only have to achieve, like, the outer edge. It doesn't have to be exact. And then... so for this next one, we'll just put it a little more smooth. You don't want to move it past that part. And there we go. We actually got a sour textured 3-star meal. Store it in the backpack. Whenever you see these sparkles, definitely inspect. Definitely interact. For a little cutscene. This pantry is huge. I'll have to get about filling it in with ingredients. Okay, so we've got the food. We've got the hungry hobbit. This looks delicious. We usually send out invitations when we share a meal. We like to do things properly in Bywater. But you're new, and I'm hungry. Let's get on with it. Your first meal in Bywater, Flora. A writing desk. It looks well used. One of these drawers is locked and I can't see a key. Oh well. Once I meet more people, I could use this to invite people over for all sorts of meals. Would you like to begin your shared meal? Yes. Later on, you'll be able to invite hobbits to different locations. Different locations will actually be able to hold more hobbits. You gain friendship with them primarily through, I mean, yeah, you gain some through doing quests too, but primarily you gain it through feeding them, through having meals with the hobbits. So naturally, if you find a place that allows you to, like, feed, say, 3 or 4 hobbits in one sitting, that is ideal, because then you're gaining friendship with that many hobbits at once. You gain more if you give them favored meals. You do have to keep up with making sure you invite them over for meals somewhat regularly, or they will get a little cross with you and refuse to talk to you for a bit. Time to place a meal for Orlo. Serving townsfolk delicious meals is the best way to improve your relationships and make progress in Bywater. So basically, you want to make sure that you have the food in your inventory or in your... so if you're eating at home, it can be in your home storage. But if you're eating outside, whereas most of the locations that you can feed the hobbits at takes place, you want to make sure that the meals are in your inventory. Okay. But we're going to be operating from our home storage. So you can place it wherever you want. Just make sure you place it in front of the hobbit you want to feed. And it will show you flat out their reaction to it, whether they like it, dislike it, or neutral to it, etc., etc. And you're treated to an adorable cutscene every single time you feed the hobbits. You can skip it if you don't want to see it. Which, after the first few of these, you're probably going to want to skip them. But they do make for nice screenshots. Especially at some of the outside locations. So, we actually leveled our friendship up with him. He has 2 hearts now, and he actually will have 3 hearts soon. He has a gift for us as well, as you can see. If you gain a certain number of hearts with the townsfolk, they'll have quests for you too. Just talk to them when they have a gift for you, and you'll have a gift icon that says, "Do you have something for me? Do you have something for me, Olo?" "Yes, I do, a rich rhubarb pie." Sometimes they will gift you recipes. Nothing makes a hobbit happier than a good meal. If you want to make a friend, cook them a meal. Big people sort out their differences with swords, bows, and arrows. We sort them out with a nice spot of lunch. I think that's a lot more hospitable and civilized. Which reminds me, you've got some post. I had a message for you. I put it in your post box. Follow me outside. Okay, I'm getting there. This is our resident post hobbit. Ah, cutscene. Is this my front door? I suppose I'll need to get it fixed up sometime. In the meantime, I should look for another entrance. I'd check for posts every day if I were you. The post keeps Bywater ticking. Your post box allows you to receive item deliveries, personal letters, RSVPs, and more. If the feather is up, there's posts ready to collect. Hello, Hobbit. Farmer Cotton here. Come and meet us at the Green Dragon. Make sure you write Green Dragon, Olo, and not the Ivy Bush, or they'll get confused. Then write, from Farmer Cotton. Stop writing everything I say, Olo. Oh, I know who's in charge there. I like to go to the Green Dragon after I've delivered the post. Are you the postman, Olo? Me? No, I just pick up messages and deliver them to everyone. Isn't that what a postman does? I don't know. I've never met one. I'd best be off. You might be thinking, how do I find my way around Bywater? See those boards up on that post? They seem to know where you want to go. Just follow them. It's definitely a unique, quest marker system. I do kind of wish that there was a more direct quest marker system, but at the same time, I feel that this was probably the most immersive way for them to achieve that. Welcome to the neighborhood, Flora. Do you know what this is? It's another lovely day in the Shire. Okay, M opens the map. Your map stores the history of the land and shows the location of met townsfolk. Follow the boards to reach your track locations and use the schedule to find townsfolk quickly. If you hit tab, you can find out who's doing what right now. We want to go to the Green Dragon, so that's exactly where we go. Follow the boards. This is what I meant by follow the boards. You follow them, they will lead you where to go. It takes some getting used to at first. I'm not going to lie and say that it doesn't. I do wish sometimes it was a little more direct, but it is immersive and it does fit the game. That was a pony. Why, bless my buttle, you must be Flora Chubb. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Lily Cotton, or Mrs. Cotton. Call me what you like. I hear you're settling into old Ruby's place nicely. Once you've made some friends here, you can invite them back for a sealed meal. And you'll make a lot of friends at the Green Dragon. You won't find a more cozy and cheerful place in the whole West Farthing. Bywater is a village. That's all there is to it, Sandyman. And what do you call my mill then, Cotton? Overpriced. Hobbiton Mill. Since you're having trouble remembering, the mill that is in Hobbiton. And I'm Farmer Cotton of Cotton Farm, and I live in Bywater. Oh, hello, love. This is Flora Chubb. They've come all the way from Bree. And you ended up here? Why? Okay, Sandyman is hilarious. Let me just say that. He is prickly and dry and every bit as hilarious as you would expect a prickly, dry hobbit to be. I want to live somewhere beautiful. You grow tired of it, believe me. Stop your noise, Sandyman. You're talking rubbish. Bywater is a village. We've got a village square. It's more of a circle, really. And 2 ends, too. I'm impressed, Cotton. I didn't know you could count. I shall ignore that low remark, Sandyman. I want to welcome our new friend to Bywater. I'd like to spend all day proving you wrong, Cotton, but some of us do proper work for a living. Welcome to Bywater, Chubb. I expect to see you at the millshop soon. We just passed Mr. Sandyman. He said he'd won an argument against you about Bywater not being a village. Won! He didn't win! He left before he could lose. Bywater is a village. It must be. Hobbits have lived here ever since the old king gave us the style to live in. In a nutshell, the premise of the story is proving that Bywater is a village and doing your best to ensure that it becomes a village in the ways that it isn't. We should ask the assessor at Michelle Delving? Good idea, Olo. Write this to Assessor Assessor Hobbit and get this decided once and for all. Shouldn't there be a book of rules somewhere that says what makes a village a village? You make a good point there, Olo, which is surprising in itself. Cotton is a stubborn old fool. I remember old Ruby had some big old book. Those might be the rules we're looking for. I remember that book, but I think she gave it to old Nooks. It had pictures of fish in it. Tell you what, Flora, love, you'll be going around meeting people. Why don't you ask Nooks about this book? We'll find these rules, then bring in the assessor and prove that Bywater is village. Somehow that sounds funnier than Bywater is a village. I don't know if that typo was intentional, but it just kind of proves Sandyman's point about Farmer Cotton. Bywater is village. Alright. So we have people to see and talk to. I guess we're gonna go look around for old Noakes. That's what I'm thinking we'll be doing. The famous Green Dragon Tavern. It's not as big as I thought. Standing at this scaly sign, I feel quite excited. There have been so many legendary stories about games at the Green Dragon, like the year-long game of Horseshoe. They had to bring a rule book all the way from Brandy Hall, and that Hollow Jacks game that went to 5 knock-ons. That inspired Tuesdays. Maybe I'll add my own stories to the Green Dragon. But you can't stand here daydreaming, Flora Chubb. Things to do. I want to pet the pony. Alright, where is Noakes? I'm on my way. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, let's go this way instead. Alright, I'm getting there. Just follow the peeps. I would be the first to admit that at full price, this game is a little spendy for what it is. So for that reason, I'll only recommend picking it up if it's on sale. But if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, or just a fan of cozy fantasy games in general, definitely check this out when it is on sale. It's worth it, and if this sort of game is, your cup of tea, you will not regret it. Out of 3/4 stone. This actually is a location that you can unlock later on to feed hobbits at. But I don't think it's going to let me do it right now. Oh, we went the wrong way. Okay. We're going this way, we're going this way. Ah, the stuff here. I'm getting easily distracted by things. The butterflies actually show you the way where forage is. So, let yourself get distracted by the butterflies as much as possible. Noakes! Here you are. Who are you? I'm Flora Chubb. Hello. Never heard of you. Where are you from? Breathe. It gets worse. What are you here for? I've come to live here. Oh, we'll be neighbors then. What'd you say your name was? Flora Chubb. No, it's not. It's Newcomer. What are you after? Have you seen an old book? What do you think I am? A library? It's a book of rules. It had fish pictures in it. Fish, you say? Answer me this. How can you tell where Mr. Fishy is swimming in the river? Noakes speaks in riddles he doesn't know the answer to half the time. Swirling shapes in the water. That's right. Cast your line out there and Mr. Fishy will come and say hello. Though why he'd want to talk to you, I have no idea. Look for shapes in the water. That's where Mr. Fishy is playing. Have this old fishing rod. It's cluttering up the place. Might as well clutter up yours. Don't you go eyeing up old Noakes Pier. You clear off or I'll give you a good look at Mr. Fishy as bait. I'll take you to old Ruby's pond. The fish are all stupid they are. You'll get on well with them. Oh, and he's lovely and insulting to boot. Can we toss Noakes in this pond? Catch 3 fish, keep them or let them go, then come back and tell me about it. I do remember that book. I showed Mr. Fishy the pictures. It got too wet. So I gave it back to Farmer Cotton. He'll have it somewhere. Fishing rod unlocked. You can now catch fish around Bywater using the fishing rod. Search for ripples on water surfaces. Equip your rod for the tool wheel and cast. The fish of Bywater can have preferred locations, seasons, weather, and time of day. Keep an eye on your encyclopedia after each cast to increase your knowledge on Bywater's waterways. Okay, let's open up the tool wheel and choose the fishing rod. Fishing in this game is actually not frustrating. This is coming from someone who absolutely loathes fishing minigames. Fishing has 2 parts. Oppose the direction of the fish, slow down, wheel the fish in without letting the fishing rod slide snap. So fishing is actually not too bad. You hold down the left mouse button and you reel it in using WASD. Keep an eye on the color and just give it some slack when the color of the rain starts to get closer to red. We got a rough big fin on that one. It's looking a bit rough. Don't tell the others I said that. Mrs. Cotton says I don't bite, but that's because I haven't needed to yet. We're gonna keep it. We have to catch 2 more. You do discover different recipes also just by finding ingredients and fishing. If the tension gets too high, the line will snap. Stop reeling to relax the line. Reel at the right time while posing and you'll make your catch in no time. Basically just take your time with it, and the fishing minigame is entirely easy. Bywater Bleak. It's small, but there's usually more around. Try again. Get more. One's rubbish. Pretty blue coloring though. Old notes. Okay. No! This one's really fighting for some reason. Come on. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Bluefin gudgeon. Seen some of these laying eggs in water puddle deep. All the eggs floated off. Why don't you write how they're useless parents, old Noakes? Lovely quotes he has. Okay, so we actually got 3 all different fish. Where did Noakes go? Where did he go? I just have to ask Funnel Cotton about the missing book of rules now. Okay, so I don't have to. Do I? Wait. Do I talk to Noakes? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and just bug Noakes. Am I even going the right way? Probably not. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay. Follow the peep. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong way. Okay. The only complaint I really have about this game, other than the overheating, is it's kind of confusing following where the boards lead you. Like, I feel like a fast travel system would have made the game feel cheap, but I feel like actual legitimate, like, map markers or, like, quest markers would have worked better. Having to follow boards is a little more frustrating than it should be. What are you after? I caught 3 fish. What are you doing with old Noakes' rod? You gave it to me. Why would old Noakes do that? So I could learn to fish? Old Noakes doesn't know you. What's your name? Newcomer. Old Noakes remembers now. Did you catch anything? Yes. Good work, Newcomer. Perhaps you've the makings of a fish or hobbit after all. You can keep the rod. I've got too many anyway. Now you've started fishing. You need to stick at it. There's many a good spot to find Mr. Fishy. Find some for yourself. And once you do, you can say you're a proper fish or hobbit. Thank you. You can say it. I won't. Why are you still hanging around here? Go away. I've got fishing to do. Are you still here after something? Goodbye, Noakes. Get you gone. That old Noakes has things to be doing. Old Noakes is a character, that's for sure. Nice way of saying he's an old coot. Alright. Ask Farmer Cotton about the missing book of wolves. If you hear a bunch of do-do-do-do-do-do in the background, that is Shadow playing Zelda on his Switch. Okay, I think we're coming up on Farmer Cotton. There we go. Good day to you, Chub. Have you seen an old book? Hello, Farmer Cotton. Hello, Hobbit. Found that book yet? Oh, Noakes said he gave it to you. He gave me a book once. It was soaking wet. He said there were animal pictures in it. 3 hedgehogs and a dragon. I'm not sure I want those around the farm. But there were pictures of flowers in it, so I gave the book to Delphi. Still likes anything that grows. Talking of growing things, would you like to try your hand at gardening? I've got a few bits and bobs to get you started. Here's an old watering can and a bag of seeds. Old Ruby's left some nice garden beds. You'll be a gardener in no time. Is it difficult? Not really. Start simple and you can't go excuse me, too far long. You and all those seem to manage it. Just go up to your garden. You'll work out what to do. When everything's harvested, come back and let me know how you've got on. Pulling fine food from good tilled earth. There's nothing finer. In the meantime, find Delphi and ask her for that book back. Watering can unlocked. You can now water garden beds at your home with the watering can. All growing plants require watering each day. We got some tato seeds. Okay, let's go plant some potatoes. Okay. It's saying to go to the post box. Is this where Peep is leading me? I think this might be where Peep is leading me. Peep do peep. A doughy peep, a doughy peep, a doughy peep. It's a peep, it's a peep, it's a doughy little peep. At least finding town and finding your home is easy because they're literally right across from each other. Take them, okay. Hello, Hobbit. Find more cotton here. Come in. Okay, that's the wrong one. These are yours. I walk around with. Oh, okay. He had stuff for me, but my backpack was full. So let me go. Actually put some of this away. Open the backpack. Navigate to the seed bag. Okay. I'm attempting to. Oh, I have to press 3. Seeds need to be planted in garden beds, then watered each day as they grow. Plants in dry soil won't die, but it will take longer before they're ready to harvest. I like that you don't have to worry about dying seeds in you. Okay. How do we get out of... Oh, H. Okay, so I'm going to be watering with the watering can. You can water multiple plants at once, though it requires carefully. Once your plant has grown, harvest it for ingredients to use in cooking, selling in shops, and more. That's going to be a bit, I think. My garden. It's much bigger than my mother and father's garden back at home. But wait! This is my home now. This is my garden now. I need to make it my own. What kind of garden should I have? Garden full of fine vegetables. A garden full of fine vegetables. That's a great idea. The pantry gets emptied pretty quickly. I must look at my recipes again. Cooking starts in the garden, after all. I'll need to find some more seeds. Whatever you decide to do, Floor Chub, there's some hard work to be done. I'd best get started before too long. Let's drop some of this stuff off at home. Okay, so we want to put all these away. We don't need any of these things on us. And this is pretty messy, so I think... Okay, welcome to home decoration. Home decoration is actually pretty easy. If you hover over something like a door, or the floor, or the walls, or anything like that, you can select R, and actually actively change the style of whatever it is. And, you know, you can just, like, pick up random things and hit F's to stash them. Which I'm gonna do with some of this stuff because some of it is really, really, really messy. And I just kind of want to put the pillow here. And that goes there. So yeah, you could kind of straighten up the house when you first get it. And there's some really nice selections, and you can actually like unlock more in the game too. A bed. Maybe I should go to sleep. I suppose I could. Either early to bed or early to rise. My wardrobe. I should check inside and see if my clothes arrived. Or maybe I could switch outfits. Oh, excuse me, everyone. Find and ask Delphinium about the missing book of rules. Okay. Well, we can't take the shortcut, so let me see how far Delphinium is. Oh. I suppose I'll find Delphinium and then I'll end the recording, because I think she covers foraging, if I'm not mistaken. Which is like the last, like, really, I guess, big skill that I want to show everyone. Superface. Sepia face. You can interact with the sepia faces. Okay, do we know where we're going? Yeah, we do. We do know where we're going. There is a lot actually to forage in this area. Very easy to fill up your inventory before you even realize what you're doing. Okay. Ah, there we go. Delphinium Brandybuck. Hello, you must be our new neighbor. I'm Delphinium Brandybuck, but that takes too long to say. Just call me Delphi. Hello, Delphi. I'm Flora Chubb. It's lovely to meet you, Flora. Can I help you with something? Have you seen an old book? Is it a healing book, Flora? It's a book of rules. Farmer Cotton gave it to you. Oh, that. I used it to press some flowers, but it didn't work. Why? The pages were damp. I'm glad you came by. I've got some odds and ends for you. A bit of a welcoming present. I've just got back. I've been out foraging for mushrooms and herbs. What's foraging? We didn't do that in Bray. Where did your mushrooms come from? The sop? Mushrooms can be found for free if you know where to look. Nuts and berries, mushrooms and herbs. The fields and forests are full of riches, Flora. And you don't have to pay for anything? Look, after the land and all the animals in it, that's how you pay for what the land gives you. How do I start? You see those butterflies? Follow them. They'll lead you to where the goodness is. See where they take you. See what you find. I will. Make sure you come and find me after all. I want to see what Bywater's given you. I've just remembered. I took that old book to Willow's. It has a picture of an Oliphant on it. Little Daisy loves Oliphants. I better see if Willow's got it then. Alright. So next up is... I guess we'll, Oh, we already gathered both, so we just go back to Delphinium then. I foraged some things. Sounds like you found some more puzzles. You're a natural forager. How do I get better at it? Keep practicing. The more you look, the more you'll find. My mother used to run the foraging club. It's a pity we don't have it anymore. So basically, eventually, it does take a bit, you will gain the feature of unlocking the different clubs in the village. And the clubs basically function as as each one's like a skill tree. And as you level up each club, you'll become more proficient in that specific skill and unlock new traits in it. Anyway, I don't get many villagers of late. Thank you for coming to see me. Thank you, Delphi. Okay, so we got some new stuff, and now we have to find and ask Willow about the missing Book of Wolves. It looks so nice in the evening. It also looks really nice in the fall in this game. No, I went the wrong way. See what I meant by being disoriented by the peeps? Alright, we're almost there. Oh, they're really far out there, aren't they? I'm stuck. Okay, so it doesn't look like Willow is even here right now. Where the heck are you, Willow? Oh, there we go. You're new here. My name is Willow Took. I'm Flora Chubb. It's nice to meet you. You've got a lot of work to do to get it set up here. That old hobbit hole of yours has seen better days. I might need some help. If you do, just ask. Thank you, Willow. I didn't say ask me, did I? Good luck, Hobbit. What do you want? You seen an old book? I know the one. Quite big, good corners. I used to draw right angles. A bit moist, though. I gave it to Daisy. Let's ask her. Daisy, love, do you have that old book with the Oliphant in it? Muma and me looked at the Oliphant, but then I gave it back to you. That's right. I was boarding up some rooms at old Ruby's place. I used it as a step. A step? How else can I reach those thumbnails? Jump? Poor Ruby couldn't manage that big place anymore, so he asked me to make it a bit smaller. You could get Mom to open up those rooms again if you asked nicely. Very nicely. So you've got the book. No, it had pictures of cooking in it, so I gave it to Mrs. Cotton. Really? I suppose I'll see Mrs. Cotton then. And with that, I think I will end this recording because I think you guys get the gist of what this quest consists of. Lots of back and forth. Oh, it pertains to this person's hobby, so therefore I gave it to them. That's what this quest consists of. It's just become nighttime. When you're ready, head home to bed for a good night's sleep. Stay up too late and you might end up sleeping in. Ooh, the travesty of that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'd really like to know if anyone would like me to make this into a long-term Let's Play series. If anyone would be interested in seeing that or not. Just let me know in the comment section below. But if not, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video regardless, and that maybe I helped you be a little more curious about checking out Tales of the Shire. Thank you. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.